Hi everyone, my name's Jamie, and I'm the head of Widening Participation for Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about alternatives to in-person work experience in the NHS. As I'm sure lots of you will have found, work experience in the NHS can sometimes be quite hard to come by because it's very, very high in demand, and we have lots of different learners that we support within the NHS. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to look at alternatives where you can still get really valuable experience, develop your skills, and increase your knowledge of working in the NHS, which will help you with either applying for jobs or applying for courses in the NHS in future, and also helping you decide what it is that you want to do. So for most NHS in-person work experience, each NHS organisation will do this in a slightly different way. Usually, most places you'll have to be at least 16. Usually you won't come in for more than a couple of days, maybe a week at most, or two at the very, very most. And actually, a lot of it will be kind of shadowing and actually kind of just seeing different staff, watching them do their job, which can help you understand how roles are different. And it may be that you do get to have some interactions with patients, or you might be able to do some tasks which will help you develop your transferable skills. But like I've said, it's not the only way to do that. Most NHS organisations will also prioritise local students for their work experience offers. So we suggest that you get in touch with your very local NHS organisation, and also work with your school and college careers teachers to find out what work experience might be on offer in the NHS. But to come on to what some of the alternatives are, so the first alternative that I want to talk to you about is volunteering. Volunteering is a great way to get experience in the NHS, and to kind of help you with your kind of future career goals and future aspirations. Again, most volunteering opportunities will kind of start at 16 plus, but they will expect you to make a longer term commitment to that opportunity. So it might be that you need to volunteer an afternoon a week, an afternoon a month, for a year or longer to make that commitment worthwhile. For some volunteering roles, you will have to do a kind of formal application and interview. So again, you should spend a bit of time on this and thinking about what it is that you can bring to that role, why it is that you want to do it. And you may have to undergo some background checks like a DBS check. And you may also have to complete some online training before you can start volunteering. So it's a really good way of showing your commitment, because the process demonstrates that you're committed to taking part. Within volunteering, there's lots and lots of different types of volunteering roles, and again, it will depend on your local hospital or NHS organisation as to what that volunteering looks like. But actually, through making that long-term commitment, you are demonstrating your commitment to a career in the NHS, and you're demonstrating your caring and compassionate nature by giving up your own time to volunteer to help others. You'll also be able to demonstrate how you've developed your transferable skills outside of school or college. So those transferable skills will definitely involve communication and teamwork, because you will be working with other people, maybe other volunteers, maybe other health professionals, maybe even patients. And you will also be developing your communication through having to talk to different people, and really kind of show that you develop those skills outside of a school or college setting. So to find out about volunteering opportunities, again, you should go to your local NHS hospital website and search for volunteering, and information on how to apply will come up. The next opportunity that I want to talk to you about is NHS Trust membership. A lot of NHS trusts will have foundation status, which means their members and governors have much more of a say in how they are run than just the government. So you can become a member of an NHS foundation trust at age 11. So for those of you that are not quite 16 and are not able to volunteer or get work experience, becoming a member is a really, really good way to, again, show your kind of long-term commitment and interest in all matters related to the NHS. So what does being a member involve? So you will get sent regular newsletters, regular updates, and you may get invited to take part into various meetings and consultations to share your views on how NHS services are being run and delivered. And some organisations may also organise specific open days and events just for their members or just for young people. So it's almost like being in a bit of a priority club where you might get to find out much more about what's happening at your local hospital, and that will help you get access to other opportunities where you might get to meet different types of staff, different patients, and again build on your skills and experiences. Through being a member, you'll be able to develop your understanding of what the challenges are within the NHS and how these are approached. And if you do attend any meetings or events and activities, again, you can really develop your communication and teamwork skills in that setting outside of school or college. So again, to find out about membership opportunities at your local NHS organisation, search membership on their website and you should be able to find out how to join as a member. The final type of opportunity that I want to talk to you about are either online work experience opportunities or other online or in-person experiences outside of work experience. So, for example, some NHS trusts will run careers events where you can come on site, meet different types of staff, take part in different activities, and these events usually tend to be half a day or a day, so slightly shorter than work experience, and you might not get to go into a clinical setting, you might be in more of an education setting, but you will still get lots of information about different careers. You'll get to interact with staff. It will help you with your decision making and help you develop the skills and experiences that you want to get through your work experience. And we do find that sometimes students will overlook these opportunities and think that they won't count towards work experience requirements for university, but actually they can be a really, really good way of you still getting that experience and helping you with your decision making. Additionally, there's lots and lots of information. There's so much information online about different careers in the NHS, from different videos and case studies to online work experience or mentoring programs. So again, your school and college should be sharing these kinds of opportunities with you. If you let your careers teacher know that you're interested in working in the NHS. But alternatively, you can do your own research, which again shows that you're being proactive, which is a really good skill to have when you're looking at going into the workplace or looking at doing university level study. So the websites that we would suggest that you look at would be the Health Careers website, which is the NHS national kind of health promotion website, where you can find out about all the 350 different careers areas that we have. And then also looking at different professional bodies and royal councils, such as the Nursing and Midwifery Council, the General Medical Council, the Royal College of GPs, Royal College of Surgery, or if you're not sure which professional body is attached to the career area that you're interested in, if you Google or search on the internet for the career that you're interested in, followed by professional body, for example, orthotics, that will bring up the British Society of Orthotics, which will again might lead you to find out about different career videos, different work experience, different programs. So again, we would always suggest that you do your own research around the career area, because you may find something that would help you get that experience that you need. And then finally, for those students based in the Northwest, we'd like to recommend the Creating Careers online programme, which helps you develop your understanding of healthcare and develop an online portfolio. So it's an online programme supported by a number of different NHS organisations where you will work through various different courses and modules, and then you will also get access to different online or in-person experiences once you've completed some of the modules on that site. So again, to find that opportunity, we suggest that you search for Creating Careers Northwest online. as I've stated, there's lots of different things that you can do to demonstrate your commitment to a career in the NHS, to find out more about which type of career would be valuable for you, and also to develop your transferable skills and experiences that you will need to make a good application either to a job in the future or to a course of further study. We'd also suggest you doing your career research, because you may come across your dream career that you were previously unaware of. Hopefully these tips have been useful and that you will take this advice, and we'd like to wish you all the best in the future, and hope that you join the NHS in the future. Thank you very much.